Ever get that feeling?
Yeah.
Like you're spinning your wheels, all plan and no action.
Ah, the classic entrepreneur's dilemma.
Exactly. And that's what we're diving deep into today, this whole idea of ready, fire, aim. Not just in theory, though.
Right.
We're taking a real-world look, based on Michael Masterson's book, but
Yeah.
seen through the lens of someone who walks the walk, Alex Hormozi.
I think what's so valuable about Hormozi's perspective is he really embodies this philosophy in his own businesses. It's not just talk.
It's action, right?
Yeah, you see him constantly launching new products, testing, iterating, refining. He's not afraid to put stuff out there and see what sticks.
Which can be kind of scary, right? I mean,
Oh,
we're
absolutely.
so used to thinking we need everything perfect before we even,
You hit the nail on the head. It's like we're conditioned to avoid failure at all costs. But the thing is,
Yeah.
failure is just feedback. It's data. It's telling you what needs to be
So
adjusted.
it's more about learning as you go.
Exactly. It's about embracing that iterative process. You launch, you learn, you tweak, you launch again.
Which totally makes sense when you think about it. You can plan and theorize all you want, but you don't really know what's going to work until it's out there in the wild.
And I think that's where Masterson's framework comes in. He talks about these 4 distinct stages of business growth.
Right. Break that down for us.
So first, you have that initial master stage. You're going from 0 to $1 million in revenue.
$1 million mark, hitting that first big milestone.
Exactly. And it's all about mastering sales. Think of it like learning an instrument.
Ah.
You don't just pick up a guitar and shred like Hendrix on day one.
You got to practice those scales, build those calluses.
Right. You got to get out there, make those calls, close those deals, and hone your sales technique through real-world experience.
So you hit that $1 million mark, you've proven the concept.
Yeah.
What's next? Where do you aim from there?
Well, that's where things get really interesting. You've got to shift gears. You move into that next stage, scaling from 1 million to 10 million in revenue. And the focus now, it's about systematizing your marketing. You can't just rely on your personal touch anymore. You need to reach a wider audience.
Automation becomes key here, right?
Exactly. You need systems that can generate leads, nurture those leads, and ultimately drive sales without you needing to be involved in every single step.
So you've mastered sales, built your marketing machine, and now you're hitting that 10 to 50 million range.
The big leagues.
Yeah.
Now we're talking serious business.
What changes at that level?
Well, efficiency becomes paramount at that scale. Every dollar wasted, every inefficient process, it's magnified.
Yeah, the stakes are higher.
Absolutely. So you really have to refine your operations, cut unnecessary costs, and streamline your entire business to maximize profitability.
I bet that's where a lot of businesses trip up. They get so focused on growth that they neglect the internal workings.
Yeah, that's a common pitfall for sure. And then, of course, you have that final stage, 50 million and beyond.
The entrepreneur's Mount Everest.
Exactly. And here, continuous innovation is key. You can't just rest on your laurels. You have to anticipate market trends, develop new products, and stay ahead of the curve.
And isn't that where we see Hormozi shining? This constant experimentation, the rapid product launches?
Exactly. He's using those launches not just to generate revenue, but as a learning tool. It's about gathering data, understanding what the market wants.
Testing and refining, like we were saying.
Precisely. It's about embracing that ready, fire, aim philosophy in every facet of your business.
And the cool thing is, this isn't just for seasoned entrepreneurs.
Oh, no, not at all.
Any of us can apply these principles. So for our listeners out there, any tips on where to start?
Well, the video we're discussing actually offers some great exercises. I challenge you, the listener, to pinpoint your current business stage.
Figure out where you are on that map.
Yeah, and once you have that clarity, define the key priorities for that specific stage. Then think small scale. What's one thing you can test this week? Something you can launch, get feedback on, and iterate from.
A little ready, fire, aim experiment.
Exactly. Even if it doesn't work out exactly as planned, you'll learn something valuable.
So to wrap this up,
Yeah.
it's not about perfection, it's about action.
And adaptation. Don't be afraid to adjust your course based on what you learn along the way.
Because ultimately, this ready, fire, aim approach,
It's about fostering a mindset,
right, a mindset of,
adaptability, resilience,
yeah,
essential qualities not just for business, but for navigating any kind of uncertainty.
couldn't agree more. And before we go, I want to leave our listeners with a thought-provoking question.
Okay, let's hear it.
What one step can you take today to move from planning to action?
I love that. It's about taking that first step, no matter how small.
And for anyone who wants to dive deeper into these concepts, I highly recommend checking out the full video and, of course, Michael Masterson's book, Ready, Fire, Aim.
Tons of great insights in there.
Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep firing.
Sika!